We're going to move back over to here for just a second. Hey, at least now you can hear us. That's good. Apparently you didn't before. So we're going to hop right in. We were just talking about that. Hopefully we're seeing some Potemkins. I want some Potemkins. What do you want more of, Corey?
Bridget. Give me Bridget.
Okay, Corey wants some Bridget. I want some Potemkins. We're going to get back up to the matches now. You should be able to hear us. Probably good.
I'll take White Fang as a second.
Oh, you know what? White Fang is pretty solid themselves. So we got Churro and Rinabun right now. The start of the match, really quick already. You know what? I just realized I haven't seen Axel for a while. But I hope that they've had enough buffs to actually be pretty decent. So we'll see.
I put my paws on the wrong hand.
Already, you know what? Leo trying to close that gap. Axel doing the best to just... Oh, there it is.
Oh, here it is.
The try, that's a reversal. Anna, that's good. Okay, you know what? Sorry, trying to find the way to get back in. Brenda been doing their best to keep Axel out. This is a really close first heat right away. Oh, Axel's pretty close. You would you say that Axel might be low?
He's totally low on drive gauge, but I mean... All it's going to take, one successful land, and it's...
Oh my gosh, that's so close.
Good.
Wow, that was a close first slash. Look at that.
Two, let's see if White Fang keeps up the aggression. Starting it off strong.
Oh, pretty darn solid,
yeah, just at this point, you just don't even bother with the counter. If you're that close to the stage break, take the reset. Axel doing the best to keep distance. Those long range attacks. Oh, here we go. White Fang. Oh. Nails him. Gets the punish off.
Oh, Axel, is it gonna... Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's a good one.
This is what you want to see.
That is.
Out of three, you want to see all three matches. One going into the third.
Oh, straight up throw right away. That's a, get off me, give you some distance.
Hits the punish, but doesn't get much with it.
Oh, the drag all the way from the other side. Oh, but closing that distance with the counter. 2, 3, 4. Are we going to get the wall break? We're going to get the wall break. And is that going to be... is he going to get any Yokozami? Or is he going to get him? He did! He got the Yokozami right there. The wake up.
Oh, the throw reversal.
Oh, it was a little bit of a panic, but it was worth the button press. Now is he going to keep him out? Is he going to keep him out? He's got burst. Oh, but not enough. There's the slash.
Axel moving on to the next round. I'm sorry, I can't. It's hard for me to see the names here.
That was Rinabun. Rinabun's our Axel. Our Rinabun 1 up. Churro. Let's see if Churro can come back from this. Understand what happened last time. And see if they can close that distance to get in. With the burst already. Now Rinabun throwing out a little for tornadoes.
Just goes ahead and burns the drive gauge.
Oh. That is not the place that you want White Fang to be, is behind you after you've already used your gauge. That's unfortunate. Or in a corner. Worst place right now.
Both players low on tension. Axel with more, but...
Yeah, I think this is, that is it.
White Fang just put on too much pressure.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, I'll check.
Hello. Can you hear me now? Are we good?
Go. I had to do
White
another
Fang.
quick mic check real fast here.
Hero closing it out, taking the dub, moving on.
Mankind.
Oh, is it game 3? Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, oh, burns the tension gauge. Oh no, I don't know if that's going to connect. Oh! Grabbed it from behind.
Have to see if.
The reset burns the drive.
How are we gonna get the?
What I'm talking
Oh,
about. That
there it
stage,
is. There
that
it is.
stage break reset can determine a match.
Pretty solid right there.
Get the counter. Oh! Burns that tension gauge though.
Meets the cross with.
Opens the door.
Yeah, this is Rinobun's current domain. This is where they want to be. Is far away, keeping them out. Oh, Throw found that opening though. But Rinobun is getting the full hit.
The punish.
Says, go back. Oh, actually closing the distance, wanting to try to get the rest of that. Is...
Gets locked down.
Oh, cancels it. A wise idea. Keeping the pressure on. Think if he can punch him into that corner, if he can do that. Oh,
Throw
there's
to
the
reset.
throw. This could be it. He does have burst. Is he going to be able to use it before it's too late? Oh, there's the counter. Oh, could not push him to the wall. Left
Catching
himself
the-
open.
At the air low.
Rinobun
Axel. Win.
taking the win.
Oh,
That was a solid first matchup to see.
as you can see, we got a packed room. Everybody here, players, spectators. We got a full, I believe it's a full tournament. I think we have all 32 players.
All right, well, that's a pretty solid. Oh my gosh! Just seeing that on cam, just the jaw, just the massive jaw, just opening.
I was thirsty.
You know what? Very valid. Yeah, we're gonna be talking a lot. So
Raptors get
that's-
thirsty too.
it's true. It's true. You need more than meat in your diet, right? Well, that was a pretty solid match between Shuro and Rinobun. First thing, like seeing a White Fang and a actually like have a back and forth. Sorry, White Fang and Axel have a back and forth like that. It was nice to see. So it's gonna be very.
You love to see matches like that. You want to see, and everybody that's watching obviously wants to see all three. The
right,
more
we're
we
gonna head
get,
over
the
to-
better.
We're heading over to Station 2 with Ezekiel and Bunny Buttles. They're just doing their button checks, checking to see, making sure everything is solid before they begin their match. Oh, I have not seen much of Sin, I have to say. So it's going to be interesting to take a look. What I have seen of Sin, though, does seem pretty strong. But Ezekiel also using a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Mankind news.
Another
So the-
common favorite.
You know, Leo is a pretty solid tender, always in top 16s, top 8. I don't know if I've watched a top 8 that did not have a Leo in it, so it's not surprising to see them. Oh! Just our one last button check, just to make sure. And the bag to confirm everybody is ready.
Leo White Fang.
It's the gentleman's bag.
Yes.
All right, here we are with Ezekiel and Bunny bundles. Bunny. You know, I have to say, just going right into this, I just want to see Sin pop off. I want to know what they're capable of. We're going to find out soon enough. Immediately with the range. Okay, Sin already being a little passive right now. Bunny just kind of feeling out their opponent. You know, letting them go first before finding their opening. And they've already found it.
Here it comes.
The pressure in the corner. That's what I was expecting. Was it, hey, let me take a look at what
right
you
out
got.
with it.
Yep. And let me send you through the wall. And the throw.
Down goes Leo.
That would. You very may want to see some of this. This is also going to happen. But hey, you know, Ezekiel saying, I'm not down yet. You know what? I've got a little bit of my own. There's the solid counter.
The first match was just Leo checking the waters.
Yeah,
seeing what the Sin has.
Oh, there it is, Ezekiel with the reversal. The TP. Rushing forward with.
Fit and healthy,
cross.
has drive.
Alright, just the spacing. Like, okay, who's going to move first? Where's it going to go?
I think, unfortunately, though,
that was a
Sin got behind Leo. Is the unfortunate bit.
A very well-practiced combo right there. Well, you know what? I did say I wanted to see Sin pop off.
That indeed.
Bunny up by 1.
Going for a quick controller change.
Checking something. Our players are ready again. Now, one match out of the way already. We'll see if Bill has felt out Bunny enough to start pulling back.
It's hard to tell. This Sin is just so aggressive, and it pays off.
It does. If you can't find that center, find that defense that you need, somebody that is incredibly well practiced in their character is going ahead. Oh, but found the just a moment opening, but it is immediately back in Bunny Bundle's favor. And the poke, a low kick. Sometimes
You don't expect it to end the match. And quite honestly, especially in the corner like that.
Sometimes that's all it takes. There's the wall break. Bunny Bundle's back on positive. Oh, Ezekiel saying, I'm not out yet. Had a solid opening. Still has burst. Almost full meter. Oh, but there's the burst immediately. Yeah, that was a burst bait. And there it goes. Bunny Bundles up 2-0.
That solidifies that. Bunny Bundles moving on.
Solid match. Ezekiel just could not find where they needed to be. But you know, they still have a chance in loser's bracket.
Not out yet.
Next soon we're going to have Bold and so.
Tried controller, couldn't do it. I bought myself a Canva and went from there up to replace everything with Sanwa. And then I went, let me give the old hitbox a try. And the leverless it's chef's kiss.
Yeah. No. I wish I could feel the same. So enjoy your hitbox.
Oh, I will. We got Kai and Sin for this next match.
All right, we've got. Hey, there's my boy Kai. Let's go.
Waiting to see how long it took you to notice.
No, you know what? I was focusing on your hitbox, and you know maybe Jessica being worried about things. Like, whoa. All right, we got a Kai and Sin again. Both look like they're using, I think, the same skin, just, you know, different characters. There's my there's my classic overhead. I've actually... Oh, there it is, right against the wall.
Guys,
You love to see it.
not playing around. Coming out the box.
Bold coming out of the gate. Strong.
Burn tension, keep it back.
Already has full gauge. Is he going to use any of it right now? Oh, no, just passive. Passive right now, feeling it out. But King will take advantage of that. Yep, if you hesitate too much. The Aqua in the chat saying, let's go and lock it in. So, Bold, you need to lock it in. I agree. Like, let's go here. Need some Kai representation. And there's the wall break. There's the slash. A very good first round by King.
Then coming out with the aggression. And it's just such an aggressive character. With so much up close.
Sin is very aggressive, very up in your face, and yet still has a good bit of reach. Oh, that was a very solid throw. Come on. There it is. Up. But the jumping slash is not going to do him any favors. Back in the middle. Back to playing footsies. Oh, that kick just barely did not hit. That's a chunk, but with that full defense, is he going to find... There's the opening. There it is. One last kick will do it. There it goes. That is one down each. Let's see. Feeling each other out still a little bit. A little bit of the jumping pokes. That is... I did not expect that burst. All right, there's the opening. Let's see if he keeps him in the corners. King doing his best to try to get back out of it. But, oh, now they're back in the... But not for long, says Bold. Come here, I want this win. This is my round. Is that it? That is it. Bold said, that was my round. I'm taking this. That is 1-0, Bold.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Here we go. Second round. Let's see if Bold can keep the pressure.
Okay, King is definitely now on the back foot, feeling, went into the corner himself. Voluntarily said, you know what? I'm getting over there. Now changing that. Like, wait a second. I gotta.
It's the bait. You take the bait.
Well, it worked. Bold still with full burst, though. We'll see if he needs to use it. Oh, there's the stun dipper. Give us the close slash. There it is. And the throw. Not expecting that. Wasn't ready for it. There's the heavy slash. There's the wall break. The pause. The low slash. Sin. Just the wake up. Hey, you know what? Here's my gauge. That's yours. It didn't land. Full gauge. There's the slash.
Bold just solidifying it out.
Yep. Now, Sin has had his full flag meter for a while. It's not fully utilized. Oh, to the wall and a wall break immediately. Bold has found his center and is just airing right now. He's just saying, hey, you know what? Fine. Let's see if he can close this out. There it is. And he does indeed close it out.
With the perfect.
A beautiful perfect from Bold.
Get hype for Bold here.
Bold will be moving on. King, maybe we'll be able to find a center in the losers. We got a decent crowd right now.
Yeah, we do.
You know what, actually, head back over there. Can we get a... Once announce.
Look at them filling it in. A few seats, but, you know, some people prefer to stand. I'm a stander myself.
You know what, I often need to stand for my hips. But, you know, when I get really settled in, I'm going to end up getting off the edge of my seat from some of these matches already. But hey, room, can we get a woo? Can we get a woo room? Let's see. You enjoying these matches so far? Pretty good? Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is. It depends on who's using what and how. Now we've got Mean Foo and Minute. Here we go. Representing my boy Kai again. And you know what? In a skin that I enjoy a lot more. But hey, you know, every skin is good. But, oh, immediately starting out with the wall break. Very solid. But we got a Gold Lewis now. Now, I believe the Gold Lewis got a little bit of a nerf recently. Those coffin swings were just menaces.
Here it comes.
Speaking of, there's the full gauge with that one. But that's it. That is all it takes. Sometimes, go pretty fast.
I wanted that sliver comeback, but...
That sliver comeback would have been epic. But Mean Foo was like, no, this round's mine. But let's see if Minute can recover from this. He's trying to find his opening. Mine is doing their best to keep that good distance. Oh, the air dash. Back around saying, hey, you know what? Okay, I'll take that side. I'm pushing you to the wall. Here's the pressure. Can you handle it? So far, Minute is struggling to find where their opening is. Currently unable to find it. The wall pressure up into the air. There's the slash. That is it. That is one Mean Foo. Minute has yet to find where they need to go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, first thing, Minute gives a little bit of a breathing room, saying, hey, off my back.
Being aggressive. Keeping up the pressure.
Is still just currently on a tear right now. They're doing their best. Unable to find their center.
I mean, it's just one of those things about Kai. You have full screen control.
Got a little disappointed there. What's the matter with full screen control here?
Just, you know,
Around to me.
I do too as Bridget, but not like that.
Not like that. I mean, listen, Bridget's got plenty of range here.
Whoa. We have range as Bridget players, but in the end, it's just us trying to get close.
Okay, that sounds like excuses to me. But you know what's not being excuses? Any opening that Mean Foo can find in Minute's defense, just taking every single chance they can get inside. They're doing their best to try to find something, unable to find it. A little bit of a footsie's game, finding the opening, just that last sliver. All it's going to take is one last fireball. There it is. Mean Foo, 2-0, moving on up.
Pure aggression. That was just unrelentless.
It was.
You almost feel bad for the Gold Lewis player. I mean, it was just.
You know what? Minute did their best. Maybe they can find something later in the losers bracket. But Mean Foo coming out strong. I'm looking forward to seeing more of their matches. I won't lie.
Here it comes.
Oh, hey, we asked for a Faust, and look at this. We got MacLeod and Tino. Faust and Potemkin. What a matchup. I want to see this. I want this to be good. I am excited for this. Here we go. People voting, you know, yelling for Tino. Why is he playing Pot? Who doesn't want to play Pot? Listen, Pot's fantastic, all right? All right, let's see. Faust and Potemkin. There's the pokes immediately. Oh, they're bringing in the minions already. Been feeling it out for a second, just waiting for that opening. Faust making the first real moves here. Oh, guessed wrong. But they're just, I believe they were just doing their button check a little bit. All right, now we're getting into the real thing here. I love just the stare. Potemkin just looked and it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I know my buttons are good.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
All right.
they blame the beasts.
Here it is. MacLeod and Tino, Potemkin and Faust. Such an interesting matchup. I do want to see a Podbuster. I absolutely want to see the Scarecrows. I want to see Faust yank Potemkin across the stage. No need for insurance. He'll take care of everything. Right, here we go immediately with the ground slams. Potemkin saying, come here. I'm a grappler. I know what I want. I want you. I want the Podbuster immediately. Let's go. There's the wall break. Oh, poor Faust. Getting broken like the little stick that they are. I want to see a comeback, though, you know? I want to see a little bit of a comeback.
Somebody in chat said Tino is a Faust main, but I don't know.
Well, right now they're more of a raging bull, but I want to see MacLeod find a little bit. You know, once Potemkin player gets aggressive, it can be difficult to fight back. But I want to see MacLeod find center, get a couple of hits in, but it does not look like it is going to happen. The grab, that's going to break the wall. He's got a sliver of health. All it's going to take is a 2P. But hey, there it is. The wheelchair. The wheelchair. Oh, let's go. Is he going to find a way back? No, that is a Podbuster to end the round. Well done. Tino, up one.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
All right, they're letting the full thing play. They're like, hey, we're gonna aura farm a little bit. You know? We're gonna let that happen. We're gonna walk out on stage. Tournament, baby. My time to shine. All right, can MacLeod find a way back? Let's see. Oh, there's the Scarecrow guess, which he knew exactly where to go, keeping him in the corner. I want to. Oh, there's another one. The backbreaker into the wall. You know, props to them for at least trying Faust, right, Corey?
Yeah, as long as somebody in chat says we might have the names backwards.
There is the perfect from Potemkin. I'm sorry, say again.
Somebody says we might have the names backwards.
Oh, we have the names backwards. Do we? Mac usually rolls Potemkin. Well, that would make a lot. I wouldn't know, so we're gonna double check here.
Potemkin wins.
Oh, but we did have them reversed.
Yeah, did not know that. Well done, Mech. That was a very solid Potemkin. Thought we might have gotten a Testament right there. Oh, is it? Yes, yes.
Testament.
A Testament and a Bridge. Okay, we got a Ray. Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting matchup. This is going to be exciting to see. Okay, Hades on Testament. That makes, you know what? That makes so much sense with the name. Should have guessed.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Who would have thought?
So
Are they going to let the aura farm go?
they blame the
There it is. There it is. Let it happen. Testament in white. An unusual skin. I got distracted by the chomp. I forgot that happens. You know, I kind of forgot they get squished. I was incredibly distracted for a moment. But Hades with Testament. Jinx with your girl Bridget.
Versus Bridget. Duel 1.
Oh, let's
Here
see.
goes. First hit belongs to Hades. Sending out the little one. Oh, with a good catch right there. They just feeling it out?
No, I think this is supposed to still be the button check.
You know what? I kind of forgot that they were doing a. Did they already do a button check? Are they just going? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think they're just going for it.
I guess they're just going for it. You know what? You love to see. You're like, hey, I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yeah, it's fine. We didn't hurt each other that much. Let's just go. Let's do it. Testament keeping them in range. Ooh. And boy, did it go, actually. It went real fast.
Absolute brutal. Keeping that range. You gotta stay away from us, Richard. We get locked in, though.
Well, let's see if they can. They are currently
It's not
on the back foot.
Not looking great.
It is. They are on the back foot right now. Hades doing well. Practicing a well-performed combo. Oh! Jinx with the slip in right between them.
Hades.
That is a great opening. Let's see. The yo-yo up, down. The slam did not connect, but still found an opening. It's a lot closer. There it is. Okay, get the hit. Finish it off. Oh, a good full defense. Let's go. Okay, that's really close. Oh, that was close. That was much closer, though, you know?
Man. Duel.
That all right?
Let's rock.
Here we are. Testament still keeping that distance, you know? Saying,
Testament
hey.
has the range. Testament doesn't need to get close.
But you're trying to find their opening. Oh, with the slash down. Testament doing a very good job of keeping them in the range there. I bet you with just the 2Ps, hey, just let me in. Let me in. That's all they're asking. A little bit. There it is. Found the opening. Yo, on the other side. That's it. That's all Bridget needs, right? Is that opening. Getting close. Tess was saying, get off of me. Let's see if they can find that opening again. Not quite finding it just yet. Doing their best. Oh, there's the that darn bear and that darn motorcycle has hit me too many times. The Testament with the full gauge. There it is again. There, see? It's that darn bear with that darn motorcycle, but I am happy to see them have a point on the board. That's good. Looks a lot closer now than it did before. Oh, there's the bear hug.
Feeling them out.
There's the bear hug again. That's a 1, that's a 2. Are they going to get a third one? Are they going to break the wall? It's close. It's close. That's not quite there. All right, back to middle ground. There's the bear again.
I'm talking about a good
There's the bear hug.
Keep them in the corner. Don't break the wall. That stage reset. A lot of people are just like, oh, I can break the wall. I can get it. But that stage reset can determine the next outcome of a match.
Yep. All right. We got 1-1 right now. You like to see a closer match. What I want to know is it going to continue to be close? Because Tessa's currently running away with this round. Is Jinx going to find a way to come back from it? Find their opening again. Oh, May had just found it right now. There's the slam. Are we going to see another bear hug? We are going to see a bear toss. Not quite the same. There's that dang motorcycle again. Oh, the bear hug missed this time. Learning it, saying, hey, listen, I saw what you were doing before. I'm not falling for it again.
Unfortunately, Cat gets through.
Alright, feeling each other out. In the middle. First hit belongs. Jinx. Saying, hey, no? Still here? There's the bear saying, get off of me. And there's the bear bump. Doing the best. Testament has the burst. Feeling a little erratic right now. A little bit worried. I think they're getting a little bit nervous here.
Burns attention, please.
Oh, there it is.
Not enough.
There it is. Around. Oh.
Where's you coming back?
Listen,
Let's go.
listen. I'm sure you love to see our faces, but we're still watching the match. You guys need to as well. All right, we are still 1 round to 1. All right, this is getting down to the wire here. 1 to 1. 1 round to 1, and those health bars are looking pretty close right now.
All it takes. I do love the Testament's ability to adapt and realize that the range is just not going to work out. And got up and close and personal. Seems like you have a fan in chat.
They did indeed get pretty close. Yes, indeed. Friends. Helpful or incredible defense. But
here we go. Next match.
oh, we've got our Anji and a Potemkin. This is going to be very interesting. All right, we've got Orbi playing Anji.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
And
society.
Argo
So instead of
doing some
reflecting on
Potemkin.
themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven.
All right, let's see what we get here. Anji with the white skin. I believe, is that default Potemkin?
Indeed it is.
Angie.
All right, let's find out.
Duel 1.
Here goes. Let me get the opening. Oh, immediately Orbi knows, hey, listen, I've got to get up there. I know this Potemkin's going to go for those grabs. I know they're going for the backbreakers. They don't want to be in the corner. They need to get out of it. There's a burst immediately. Not a bad start. Argo saying, get back in that corner. Potemkin is just relentless. Oh,
Potemkin is relentless in general.
they are relentless in general, but especially. Right. Peaks with Potemkin. Oh, found the opening. There's the reverse. Let's see if they can get. There's another throw. All right. There it is. There's the counter hit. Right back at you, says Sheiks. It's close. A little 2-piece saying, get off me. You know what? Hey, I want some distance. But I'm going to toss you around again. He doesn't know which way to block. Like, which way am I going? Unsure right now. Oh, there's the solid hit. We just need a little bit, but sometimes that's all Potemkin needs to be able to get in. Sheiks saying, hey, I'm not done yet. There is the backbreaker, and that is enough. That was close. That was close. But hey, that...
Unfortunately, once again, Potemkin
Wins.
showing superiority.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves,
All right, moving on to the next match.
heaven or hell.
Down 1, but was starting to learn a little bit here. That was a pretty solid match. That was so close. That was so close. Let's see if they can close that distance this time. Well, immediately with the overhead, with the slam. And there's the backbreaker. Just that health, just immediately, Potemkin can just whittle that down. But let's see if we can find that center. Come back from this. There's the burst saying, get off of me. Potemkin's like, no, you're staying down. Sheiks is being as relentless as a Potemkin player should be. There's the throw. We've got full meter on the board right now. Are they going to use it before... Oh, here it is. Here it is. That is it. That was close. That's only 1 round. What happens here?
Wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay. Huddling up. Deeks is like, okay, wait a second. There's the missed throw. Nope, I'm not going to get grabbed again. I'm staying low, not letting that grab take me. Deeks playing surprisingly passive right now.
So it's definitely, it's going to become definitely a change up. Once you see Anji jump in there, you start laying down hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, there's the wall break. Still a little bit in danger of the grab range, but still has full meter. Might be positive, but still, let's see. There is the opening, saying, hey, let me in. Here's the toss. We have full meter. Are we going to see it be used right now? Just looking for that opening, waiting. There's the flip again. We're on. There is the first round to Orbi. Let's go. 2 rounds down. 1 to go for this. Oh, keeping it just saying, nope, get off me. There's the little 2Ps. I'm not going to get grabbed. No, thank you. Here's the flip. You have that corner. That's for you.
Arco being very, very passive right now.
Yeah,
Going
she's
on
saying,
the defense.
yeah, like, I'm not actually sure what to do now. Getting tossed around again. Almost full meter on the board from Orbi. Let's see that toss. There's the counter hit saying, no, you're not grabbing me. Not again. I've fallen for that once, twice, not a third time. Backing it up, playing very passive, waiting, has that full meter. Just looking for that opening. There goes half of it, hoping for that counter. But the thing being all grabs, it might not happen. A little close here. There's the double counter hit. That's it. Is that enough to get the full? It is not leaping in. There's the thing. One last hit's going to do it, and there it goes. Orbi.
1-1.
1-1.
We get to see a third match. We love to see it.
Do love to see this. That is a good match so far.
Mankind knew that.
Peek's a little bit on the back foot now.
Well, gotta be aggressive because Orbi is just coming out swinging.
Absolutely is. Like, okay, wait a second. There's the pokes. Finding it. Looking for that opening. Are we definitely finding their center now? A little bit more confident. Being far more aggressive with Anji. And when Anji can be aggressive, get those turns, those flips in. Hey, which direction do you need to guard? You don't know. I do, though. Oh, the wall, though, did not know what to do against that one. There goes that first round. All right, round 2. Trying to find that center again. There's the count hit. Okay, hold on. Hold a moment. Let's find that opening. Here it is. Good block. There's the counter hit. Starting that combo. There's the flip. There's the butterfly. Come on. There's the combo. Let's go to the wall. Can we get a wall break? You say no, no. You know, here's the gate again.
Absolutely relentless.
Very aggressive play right now, saying, no, get off me. This ain't happening again. The jump in, punished rightfully so. But let's see. Oh, the miss. Is that it? Oh.
Huge.
That is
huge,
it. Cheeks.
Huge miss.
It was unfortunate. But still, that was a very solid match, nevertheless.
Indeed.
Cheeks moving on up. But I don't think we've seen the last of Orbi yet. All right, heading back over. We've got Bun and Levi. How do you pronounce that?
I do believe it's Levi. Yes, Levi.
All right, we're going to go with Levi.
Oh, here we go. May. Oh,
we got a May?
it's dolphin time.
Oh, boy. Let's see some dolphins in chat. See a lot of them in game, more than likely. Oh, right. Eno. You know what? I hadn't even thought about Eno. Summoning their guitar. We're going to see some sound and dolphins. You better not cry. Listen, when I see the dolphin, I already do. It's too late. That dolphin is brutal.
I love a dolphin.
Oh, immediately with the large counter on both sides. Being aggressive. I don't even think they did a button check. They just went for it. There's the wall break.
Eno absolutely showing dominance.
Taking a little bit of space in here. Trying to find an opening. There comes the burst. There's one dolphin. You know, we just need to count them. Oh, there's the wrecking ball. They saying, hey, get off me. Let's get back to center. A large swing. Unpunished, though, surprisingly. Another dolphin. Oh, the hip check.
Unfortunately for the May player, they're just Eno being absolutely aggressive.
Yeah, that's dolphin number 3. You know, is being very aggressive, getting that wall break and the smash. Here's your next. Wrecking ball is often.
Eno just closing the gap, being relentless. Going.
The poor little seal was not enough. Eno taking the hero. And hey, you know what? Yeah, I want to change my character. Is that what's going on here? We're getting a character change. We are getting a character change. Saying, hey, you know what? The Dolphins not working out. Give me a gun.
Looking to keep the distance with Dolphin.
There's definitely a bit of that. Dolphin is such an interesting character. That's about all I've got to say about Alpha.
I'm gonna say, you know, speaking of the gun, no happy chaos yet.
No happy chaos yet. You know what? That's true. That's true. Yeah. It's just, you know what? Alpha is a little bit rough sometimes, you know, especially when playing against them. But hey, if we got a good Alpha player, we'll see it. All right, back into the match. Alpha now versus. Pretty sure, you know, still going to be in that group, but let's see if Bun says, hey, you know what? I'll see your Eno and match you with my outfit.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, starting out of the gate, immediate first hit. Goes to Bun. Bun already indeed seeming to find a little bit more opening than they were with May. Did see a lot more from there. I sure hope that they weren't. Was saying, hey, you know what? Look at him back. So, who are you going for this matchup here? Between our two characters.
I'm going to have to give it to Levi. Just pure aggression.
They do look like they know the character fairly solidly.
They know what they're doing.
I think I have to agree. But Bun isn't out of the running yet. Is definitely a lot more familiar with Alpha than they are with May.
But it just isn't enough.
Not enough. Closing out that first round. Levi 1 round away from moving up in this bracket. There's immediate wall break.
They're in it for the win.
They are. Let's see if they can continue this strongly. Just a couple more hits. That'll do it right there. Is one last, I'm going to guess, the wrecking ball. Nope. It was a high kick. You know what? I'd have blocked low. So that'd hit me.
Levi just showing absolute dominance, you know.
Pairing it up, taking it 2-0. Folks, here we are. We got Jinx again already, and I'm 8-12.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast.
We got our Bridget.
Duel 1.
Oh, and there's our Ramlethal. Hey, we were looking for one. Okay. So, Jinx it had a solid opening last time, but just not enough. Let's see if they can come back now.
And with all
Do
the
some
counter.
semis. Ramethal with those very, very large blades. Often can keep some distance. That's surprising range, but you can get that opening. A little bit yours. He's having a hard time keeping up right now, but is not out yet. Let's see. Keep him to the wall. Nope, has to go on the back foot. There's some good blocks. They've got both has full gauge. Are we going to see either come out? Nope, that is it. That is round one.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Trying to find the rhythm.
Immediately with the DP, that Dragon Punch saying, hey, nice try. It did not work, unfortunately. I mean, DJ was ready for that. Jinx. There's the DP that did actually connect. There's the bear hug. Jinx not out yet. Keeping them at a distance. Traveling right back into that yo-yo. On the back foot, on the wall. Are they going to be able to close it out? There's the counter saying, no, I want you gone. But it's very, very close. One last hit. Either way, we'll do it. There it is.
Coming
There's
back.
Jinx.
So Jinx is just trying to find the rhythm. Let's get in that rhythm there.
3. Let's rock.
All right, so far both are half health right now. No, both down around. Now you need to up one game. The one game already. I missed that. Oh, that was a very, very solid hit right there. Just at the right time. Jinx. Up one.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Okay,
society.
here it is. Is Bucket gonna move on? Are we gonna see more Bridget after this?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you
believe.
just believe. You believe. Let's see if it happens.
Please.
There's the bump. All right, Jinx coming out solid. Saying, you know what? They found the rhythm. You were hoping that they would. They've definitely found the rhythm. Look at how aggressive they're being, getting those counters, getting that solid combo game going. Missed the grab, but still manages. There's the full counter hit. They both have burst. Nobody has even half a meter. There's the meter. Doesn't matter. That is the round.
Find that stone there.
Duel 2.
Just all about locking in. Jinx.
I think I would say indeed Jinx is definitely locked in here. There's the bump again. Are they going to close this out strong, or is I'm Your DJ going to find way back? Look at those solid blocks. Oh, they're set, but still being very aggressive. I'm Your DJ is finding a little bit of an advantage here. There's the down slash. They were ready for the fall, but is that going to be enough? Almost full meter. There it is. It's going to get used. It's going to get used. You see it there, right there. Oh, both. Which one's going to connect first? It's the motorcycle. Let's go. Saying no. My motorcycle's faster than your lasers. How does that make sense? Who knows? But the game says yes. That is it. A very solid match.
Jinx is locked in now. They're going for the gold.
Jinx moving on. Oh, I see my boy Keys on screen. Hopefully we're going to move over to them. There it is. It's Void again with Bedman as cat tint. You know, I haven't seen much Bedman.
I can't say it definitely was a underdog pick.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
Darn man, and blame those beasts. I honestly, it's just in my head forever now. Seeing it so many times. Void with the classic 5 skin of Kai. Let's see what goes on here. I believe we've already seen Void. Can't recall what happened in the last match that we saw them in, unfortunately. But Batman is just a completely different beast. You know what? Void still finding the center. I'm literally just saying, you know, I'm just gonna stand over here. I'm just over here. I have to say, I would totally get distracted playing Bedman because my character is not right in the same zone, right? Sometimes I'll just like beating up the bed, and he's over there on the side of the screen. Like, get out of my way, kid. You know? Fighting against him would be confusing too. Oh, the solid hits, the pokes in to the backslash. Oh, there it is. That's the first round to Void.
Void is absolutely controlling this team. Absolutely doing everything they need. Keep the distance. When to go in.
Very solid game knowledge right now. Currently, Cat's trying to find an opening. Like, okay, is range gonna work? All right, let me try to get in close. Void just waiting for their opening like they've done in the past. I can't remember our matches now. Saying, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna let you move first, get a read, and then go in. That's it saying, hey, I'm not out yet. You can't read everything. Oh, the Roman cancel to nothing, unfortunately. Not sure where that was going, but keeping the pressure on, moving forward. Let's see. There's the rush. Oh, that is absolutely going to connect. That's not enough, surprisingly. I thought that would be. Just a sliver of health, not backing down, but maybe playing a little bit more defensive would have been better there. 1 round to 1. Right, an immediate opening. Patson, I believe, is starting to find themselves here.
Realize how much control Void is trying to have. Hard.
They are indeed controlling the space right now. Void just trying to... Oh, that is unfortunate. That was not enough. That's going to be a wall break. That's going to be Katzen 1-0.
Bedman wins. Man.
Go on to third match.
Let's rock.
Right. Katzen. Let's see if they can control that space like they were doing before. It looks like they already are. Moving them immediately to the wall. The wall pressure is strong. Saying, get back there. There's the stun dipper, but that's not enough. Or is it actually to create it open? No, it is not. Katzen still being strong. Keeping that pressure on. Back to center, though. Let's see. They're doing their best to try to come back. Oh, there it is again. Was not prepared for it. That's another meter use. That's another round for Katzen.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, Void with a solid opening, but Bedman has kind of a lot of health. They're able to take a number of those hits and come back. Greg, you've ever faced Bedman yourself?
Have I faced Bedman?
about it. Oh, okay, okay, there's a stun dipper. Oh, there's the miss. A little bit of a scramble here. Okay. Definitely a little bit of a scramble here. Trying to get that last little bit out. Oh, the heavy slash up, jump, heavy slash again. Is that going to be enough? That is. There it goes, Cat10. Taking it 2-0. On. That's how you do it.
Smooth. When you can just do like the finger roll. Hit it with the finger roll.
It's the tap. I could not do it. I need my control stick. No, I need my D-pad. Oh, a soul and a Slayer.
The OG coming in.
Would you look at that? Look at that suit. Slayer. I want to see this. I want this to be good. Alright, Soul. Here it goes. No, I bet we're going to see a lot of politics. You don't know what I mean by that. Every time Soul uses that down smash and that rain of fire goes out, that's all I've ever heard is politics. I can't unhear it now. That's just what I hear, you know? Like, nobody will talk to him about politics. He just keeps... It's too hot.
Soul trying to find their rhythm.
Only a little bit of a scramble. There it is. There's the politics. I was cursed with it. Now you're cursed with it too. That's all you're gonna hear. A solid slash. Like you're taking that first round. So keeping him to the wall. Rondo doing this to say get off of me for the DP, but that was not enough. Playing the wall game. There's going to be another break. I'll see with Soul, you have to be aggressive. That is where Soul thrives. Screen. Got to be aggressive. But Slayer is also a very aggressive player, so it is going to be a lot of back and forth here.
I feel like Slayer has a better ability to close the gap. And it's shown they're just on point with the blocks.
Absolutely on point with the blocks.
First round going to the Slayer.
First match is theirs.
Mr. Suave Debonair.
Listen, Combo Box is being very solid so far. Let's see if they can continue that pressure, or if Rondo's going to find their opening. Back and forth. Managing to get a couple of solid hits in, but Cobalt has put Rondo back in the corner. And there goes the wall break with the meter. There's the punch. Saying, this is mine. Give me that positive. Get back to the wall. And there it's around again. Cobalt Box with a pretty solid showing so far.
They're very familiar with the Slayer. It's plain and apparent.
It is indeed. Rondo now has managed to switch places. Watch places. I don't know where I was going with that.
Switch is correct.
Switch is correct.
You got it.
I don't know where the swatch is. What is this, paint? You know, it's because of Cobalt. That's what I'm thinking. Cobalt, different colors, paint. Sure, that's where I'm going with this. Speaking of paint, he's painting a picture that this match is his. He says, I want this. This is close, but I'm not scared. I'm going to keep you in the corner. I'm still going to be aggressive. And there it is. Cobalt taking it 2-0. Well done, Cobalt.
Slayer wins.
May into the Bridget. Let's go.
Oh, we got another Bridget and a May. All right, then. I believe we've got April.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, here we go. Look at that. Bright characters, bright background, but plenty of violence. Immediately coming out of the gate with some heavy hits. Look at that dolphin. That is it for Bridget. Gone in the heartbeat.
Butte is just an absolute monster on May though. Like,
they look like they know what they're doing.
well, they absolutely do.
There's the pink dolphin. There's the wall break. There's the round.
Second nature.
There's the match. 1-0. That was fast. I think they're saying, hey, you know what? Okay. This ain't working. Let me switch. No. No, I'm sorry. That was working. But they switched anyway.
Mercy switch, maybe?
You know? That, or they're just that confident. They're like, hey, you know what? Here was my May. Now I'm gonna show you my gold with this. Well, they are certainly showing that gold Lewis. That coffin hits so hard. It does not take that many hits. And Bridget is not necessarily a hardy character. That is it. There it goes. You know what? It was commentator's curse. What did we say? We said, hey, we haven't seen any blowouts. Well, currently
Yep.
I think we're seeing a blowout right now.
It pains my heart. It pains my heart a little.
April doing their best. Try to find a way back. Is Bark gonna continue this pressure? Well, I said it and it starts to happen. I feel bad, but you know what? At least it's over quickly. Bark moving on up. That was quick.
Here we go. Next match. We've got Bunny on the Sin, and he's the Fox on the Johnny. This is the first Johnny I've seen today. Could have been on the other table.
They cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven or hell.
See who locks it in first.
Sin versus Johnny. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Johnny coming out swinging hard. Showing that mid-stage range. But it's back and forth, back and forth. This is going to be a good match, folks. We got Lance back over here.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you.
Miss-
Ooh, we got Bunny. Oh, what did I miss?
It's been back and forth. It's a pretty good match.
Okay, we got Bunny and Fox.
Is the Fox.
That makes so much more sense. You know what? Somehow makes so much more sense. Oh, we got a Johnny. Hey, and a Sin. All right, let's go here. Currently, it looks like Johnny's up by 1 round. Okay. What? But Fox is not taking it slow. Johnny, though.
Very, very fluid Johnny player.
Yes.
Very fluid.
Like it so far. Excited to see the rest of it.
Amelia Rage.
Right. Wow. Okay. Miss Rage versus Johnny saying, hey, you know what? This wasn't working. I'm going to swap it a little bit.
Duel 1.
Okay. Fox with a very solid Johnny. See, that's what I want to see. I want to see those cards. I want to see those slashes. I want to see those Z's. Let's see it. There's one already. Just a very, very heavy on that pressure. But Amelia is all about that rush down. Probably attempting to switch back to see if they can fight fire with fire, but it does not seem to be working so far.
They're just not letting them get it.
Oh my, look at this. Oh, that was brutal. Brutal. Just saying, I know what you're doing. I know what you're going to try. It's not going to work.
That was rude. That was
red. Red. That was red. Okay, it was
rude.
red. I think it was smooth. You know what? I concur. Listen, it's all for charity. It's all for fun. You can have a little bit of aura farming on the side. It's all right. It's fine. You can do that. I was saying, hey, I'm not out of this yet. Boom. A little bit of a waste of meter there. Now that, if let's hope that was indeed intentionally. Not going too far with the BM. Because if you get, if you get in over your head, if you get a little overconfident, you could end up being in that position right there, back against the wall. Not a lot of health. No burst. No meter. Oh, okay, there's one. Is that going to be enough? Keeping them at bay. With the card on the floor, they said no. Here it goes. A solid defense. There's the burst. Is this going to close it out? A tiny sliver health. They just need tip damage. There it is.
Wow.
That is it. Is the Fox.
Moving on.
Moving on. That was a very solid match. Very solid match. We don't. Okay. I was just saying we don't. All right, looks like we're getting fully into the match here.
Mankind knew that
Cat 10 Renabun.
Duel 1.
Buttons checked. Match underway. Immediately started. Renabun doing their best to keep that distance, as an Axel should. They've been trying to find that entry spot, but looking, maybe they're going to distance range. There's the tornado. My goodness. And is it going to connect? It does indeed. Arti in orange health. Oh, with the full connect at the back. They are trying to find their best to see if they can get some kind of distance, but it just is not working. Renabun, way stronger than they were before. They having a very strong showing right now, have made it all the way back up from where they were before. Let's see if they continue this strong showing.
Now you can see that screen a little bit better than I can, but are we still in the losers bracket right now?
Currently
so.
we are. Yes, we're going to be in here for after this, and then we'll swap over. Right now, Renabon staying solid, but it looks like Katen managed to find. Oh, is that going to connect? That connected first. That connected first. Wow. Renabon saying, no, I see your meter and I deny you, sir. Good day. That match is mine.
Axel wins. Mankind knew that they cannot change.
That was impressive.
Duel 1.
They knew the timing. They knew that they were going to get it out first. It worked exactly in their favor.
But you can't knock out the Bedlam. Oh, this song and story played out the same way last time. Saw the bet. Gave up one. Back.
M&D come back swinging hard. But there's the time stop. Perfect use of it. Take just at the right moment. And there it is. There's another round for Renabon. Renabon definitely has come back where they were before. Very impressive to see this. Keeping that distance. Relentless. Bringing them forward, pushing them back. Just controlling this whole field. There's the install. Is that going to be enough? That was an incredible amount of damage, actually. A little bit of the panic meter, but it worked nevertheless. Keep them back there, pull them back close. Are they going to close this out? They do. That is Renabon 2-0.
Coming back and locking it.
That's a pretty solid fight there. All right, we got Minfu and Orbi. They're doing their button check, just making sure that everything's set up. Oh, that was a solid... Oh, boy. You heard that from my microphone, I know.
It should be a little better now.
Hey, there you go. That's good. That's good. All right. I believe this is our button check.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or
Keep
hell.
that coffin closed. Give me those butterflies. I want to see this. I am excited for this. I am excited for this match. I want to see what happens. But I'm not sure. Button check or if they're just going for it. It looks like they're just going for it. Immediately both on the back foot. That's what I have seen Orbi play before. That is what they tend to do at first. They tend to back up a little bit, be a little bit more passive, to be aggressive from the start. But a burst already. There's the minigun. Getting that meter built up. Let's see. Orbi closes the distance. Gold Lewis may be scary when they're up close, but that's what you got to do to get up close.
And they're not. There's no rush here from Gold Lewis.
That is solid hits. Just got to find that opening. There it is. There's the burst from Orbi saying, hey, get off me for a second. I don't have a lot. They tried to do what they could.
Minfu coming in with the win.
Round one. Round one, they got to feel each other out. Let's see if Orbi finds the center again like they did before with that Potemkin. There's the butterfly. It connects. Doesn't follow up. However, it wasn't punished, and they still get the follow-up anyway. There it is. There's the butterfly again. There's the flip. Come on. Let's go here. Up into the air. There's the solid 7. Waiting to see almost full meter. That is a little bit of a panic. I don't think that's going to connect. It does not. Let's go here. There's the bullets draining that meter, but Orbeez got almost full meter. Info doesn't have that burst yet. Let's see if they can get that reverse. Oh, good dodge. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. There it is. Full meter. Finish this round off. There's the bullet saying, okay, you know what? Buy me a little bit of time. I don't think it's going to be enough. Orbeez going to close this out. There's the dodge. There's the round. All right. 1 round to 1.
It's apparent that Orby used that first one to feel it out. And that's what you gotta do. I mean, your best of 3, gotta feel it out.
True, it's true. There's the flip. There's the grab, though. Saying, hey, I'm not done yet. Oh, the little 2Ps just saying, hey, I'm going to stop that right where you are. That is unfortunately going to connect. That's going to be a huge counter. There it goes. Still not out of the way yet. Not done yet. Let's see if there's the flip. There's the flip again. Are we going to see the butterfly? There's the butterfly. Up into the air. There's the 5. Oh, there is the punish. There's the grab up into the air with the dust. You know, we haven't even seen a dust yet until now. There's the burst. Perfect timing. Let's see. Can they finish this out? There's the grab. Just enough. Just enough. Minfu 1-0.
I feel like Orby panicked a little in that situation at the end of the match there.
Just a little bit. They left a little bit of that meter on the floor. You know, maybe they'll use it this time. Immediate with the grab. Both got the counter. Trying to find an opening. Orby saying, hey, let me back in there. There's the flip. As long as they don't fall for the grab again. Let's see. There's the bullets again. That bullet hell. Oh, there is the counter. Perfectly timed. Let's see. Where does it go? Oh. There's the meter again. Is that going to connect this time? It is. Saying, hey, right back at you. Just got to be careful of the grab, but finding that opening. There they are. Are we going to get another flip? Are we going to get the wall break? Are we going to get... Oh, there it is. There's the round. Orby still has burst on the table. Meters back to 0. Back to center. That coffin not connecting. A little bit of whiffs there. Orby finding just the right spot. Goes for the grab. Does not connect. That's a good use of the burst. Getting out of that scenario saying, hey, that's a little too many coffin hits for me, fella. A little too many spikes.
Orby just in the zone, finding every opening.
Oh, there it is again. That wasn't a full punish, though. Saying, hey, Goldluz, get back in the corner. Stay there. This is for you. A full defense there. Almost full meter. That chip damage might be enough, so they have to be aggressive right now. Find that opening. And it wasn't enough. The bullet hell. You can spin only so many times before those bullets are going to hit you. Full meter on the ground. But that is 1 round. A 1. All right, there's the coffin swings again. You're trying to find a spot. Getting a little bit smashed. Oh, the miss. I believe that is not going to connect. It does. It does. There goes the wall break. There goes the smash. Info 2-0. That was very close, though. You know, it was actually really solid all right up until the end. Looks like I got Bark and just a humble floor 10.5. I love that name. Oh my goodness. We're going into the match here. Bark and Arti. Arti, just a humble floor. This is actually really close right here already, and there's the connection. Taking that round. My goodness. That was very solid. This has actually been really close so far. Ino is still coming back though, saying, hey, get off me. This isn't enough. No, I'm not out yet. Take him to the wall with the wall break. This is very close. All we need is one paw buster or one loudspeaker. That is it. This is a very close first match. Oh, but the low kick is what does it. You never expect the low kick. But there it is.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
This is match 2. Potemkin getting hit through the wall. Ino still has full burst, is positive now. My question is, are they going to use that meter, or is it going to stay on the ground? There's the Roman cancel did not save them. Okay. They're both close. They're both feeling each other out, seeing who's going to make the first opening. Are we going to get a loudspeaker? Potemkin has meter. Are they going to get the pod buster? They are very close here, but sometimes that is all. We've seen this already in this tournament. One sliver of health is all you need, but it was not enough. There goes the round to Arti. Okay. Arti being still very strong here. All we need is another click. Potemkin trying to find their opening, getting caught in the corner. Is that going to be a wall break? Yes, it is. Again, but just one. All it takes is one pod buster. That is it. This is very close right now. There's the ground slam. We have meter. Got caught on the jump in. This is close. These are some solid matches. Okay. On the wall. There's the wall break. That's the loudspeaker. Hey, get off me. Back to the wall again already. One wall break into the next. Just a Humble Floor is doing their best, but just absolutely. There's the burst. Actually managed to get out of that situation. Is this going to be enough for them to come back with? Again, sometimes with a particular player, all they need is that last little bit of health. All right, let's see. Is that going to be it? There it is. There it is.
Apparently, I missed something good. I had to go have a raptor snack.
You know, it was.
And
a
I come
pretty
back to
solid
Potemkin
match.
getting absolutely overruled by an Eno.
It was a pretty good match indeed. That was a pretty solid showing. All right, we're heading back to Levi and Kaz the Rat. We've got Eno
and Unica.
And Unica. I have to say that that pick is rather unique. Alright, folks, should be back now. Sorry about the interruption. We have a Chaos and Testament, who are going to find out in just a moment once we get everything back up and running. Are in winners right now. I believe we haven't even seen a Happy Chaos yet, right?
We have not.
Yeah, this is our first Happy Chaos Testament. Now, this Testament came from I've seen them before. They were very solid. They had such a strong showing at first. Kind of cleared their couple of matches. Question is, are they going to continue to clear? And it honestly looks like they are already.
They did take the first round.
We guys did take the round, but Testament back. Second one. Yeah, Panda. Hello, Panda.
Yeah, it's not where they want to be right now.
They do not want to be in the corner. They do not want to be near the players. It is late. Too bad they are close. Back to neutral, though. Finding that opening. Go back to first. Let's see. Taking the wall slump in order to reload, but got punished for it. Let's see. Are they going to finish him off? Oh, did not finish off. It's so close. It's so close. Oh, there it is. That was a little bit of a scramble at the end there. Testament. 1-1 right now.
You dares to enter the High Keys. Testament.
All right. It looks like we have a swap. Happy Chaos player back to Kai.
Thank you.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Testament still staying. Let's see. Are they going to continue to go strong? Go back to Kai. Now, we have a default Kai here. With a dragon install, okay. And it was a wall break. Very interesting. You don't see that very often. There's the throw. With... Oh, that is so beautiful. That was gorgeous. A red Roman cancel. Continue to the wall. Back into the overhead. Guys, breaking, taking that round.
Well, offline, so he's watching the Kai plays Happy Chaos earlier. Similar situation, so all in, quick, hard, don't let up.
Very solid. Alright, we got group. Rocknep and Hades. Oh! Solid. Look at that. Taking the match. That was very, very solid indeed. Look at that.
So what have you all, what has chat thought of all these matches today? I know we have a few that have been watching all along.
We have had a number long the whole time. Now, I have to say, I think this is top 24 now. We have a number of Kais. We still have Testament, right? We have Hades being a really good Testament. We have Mind Fu with a really solid Kai. Renabun, we've seen a number of times now, coming back with that Axel Low. And April, I do with Bridget. Here goes. Taking a feel, getting their butt pressed.
The battle of distance is what this is.
It wants to be a little closer than that, right? So it's going to be a little tough.
Well, they're both gonna pull in, so
And there it goes.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right. Bring in there. Give me that clothesline. Just come to me. All right, I'm just going to wait. That's what Rinneban said. Just say, okay, you're coming to me. All right, I'll wait. It's fine. So, absolutely running away with this currently. There it goes. Rinneban. First match is theirs.
Mankind knew. Duel 1. Let's rock.
two characters with similar play styles right now, and it's basically who can pull who in first.
It's true. A little one-sided. But currently just taking every opportunity. The distance that they pull is a lot larger. Like, a lot larger than Bridget's. Taking full advantage of that, not letting the Bridget get close at all. Bridget can, turn around. Overhead, trying to close the distance for the moment. It actually did not work in Rinneban's favor. Currently, it does look like they are picking it back up a little bit. There's the counter. There's another one. Fully reading what's going to happen. There's the they jumped right above it. There's the time stop. Is this going to be enough? The kick. They have a pixel of health, but sometimes a pixel is all you need. Is this going to be enough? It is. It is. It is. There it goes. Even with chip damage, that does it. Rinneban takes it 2-0.
Hate to see a Bridget player lose, but Rinneban is just an absolute monster on Axel.
Pretty darn solid. Going on over to Mindfu and Hades. Mindfu having that gold Lewis. Hades with that Testament. Let's see. Immediately starting out strong. Gold Lewis, if you get close, that coffin hurts. And there's and there it goes. Right there. Okay. But Hades saying, hey, listen, I'm not out of the game yet. Just because that coffin's big doesn't mean I'm going to be scared of it. Taking him to the wall. A little bit of a scrap right now to the teleport and the trade. Most of the time, the trade usually ends up being in Gold Lewis's favor. Hades knew what they were doing and took it. Let's see, there's the burst. Trying to find that distance. Mindfu just carefully navigate out of the way this way. Keeping that pressure. Looking for that opening. Alright, there's the coffin strings. That teleport just happened? No, I don't think. It does connect. That was close. That was close. Tip damage is all the Gold Lewis needs. There goes the gun. You expect to see it. Hades was anticipating it, but could not get in fast enough to close the distance. It is 1 out to 1. Who's going to take this first match?
Hades being a little more defensive now.
As they need to be.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Good question. Will it? Traveling with the skull, keeping that hitbox in front of them to keep them safe. There goes the gun. Sometimes that thing just does way too much damage. There's the laser. They avoided it, but they was forced to move in. Took some more chip damage. As I was saying earlier, there is that exchange of the double hit. Gold Lewis will Because that says just shoot him with the machine gun. Sometimes that's all you need. Mindfu taking the first match. Yeah. I can do it.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, Mindfu and Hades back at it again. A momentary lapse just to take a second to get their breath. And the machine gun still does what the machine gun does. It is sometimes so much health. There goes the machine gun again. We're gonna hear that rat-a-tat a number of times, I feel like. Hey, listen, if it works, right? Now the question is Hades gonna find that opening and get them to the wall again? They did it once before, I bet they can do it again. Let's see it, here it goes. Hey, wisely, they're like, no, I've learned, listen, I've seen you do that too many times so far this tournament. I know what you do when you get stuck in the corner. You just try to meter. You just try to meter and hope for the best. And that has worked out a number of times, but it did not work out for Hades that time. Against Hades that time. Mindfu now a little bit on the back foot. Hades trying to just get the rest of that chip. There it goes.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Well done. All right, let's see. Our testament. Are they going to get this? There's the machine gun, just a tap. He's got full bullets right now, or he could use his tier 3. The question is he going to get that out? Looking for the opportunity right now. You can see it. See it, he's waiting. There it is. But I don't think that's close. That's not close enough. There it is. Blue Roman cancel away from it. They knew what was going to happen. Took him down to tier 2. Pipping away at that health, saying, no, you take that machine gun and put it away. Wasn't enough. Still took the majority of it. Both into orange now. Just a little bit will do it. And there's the coffin swing. 1 round to 1. These matches are a lot closer now. Let's see. Back to the neutral game. Denies the machine gun. They've been on the lookout for it. It's been close. And I just saw a heavenly pot buster on the other side. Out of the corner of my eye. These matches are getting a lot more. Is the jaws going to connect? They do. April looking for that opening. Keeping him to the wall. There it is again. That was enough. One last hit would have done it. But you know what? Sometimes the get off me button works. Mindfu 2-0. All right. Just a humble floor, 10.5. I love that name so much. And Jinsey, we got our Slayer back again. And we have another. Here we go. There's immediately a pot buster. There's a right into the pot buster again. You love to see it. Ow! The third pot buster. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Just up before taking no prisoners. Slayer's like, okay, listen, you got me fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me again. Three times, what are you doing? Just cannot read what is happening here. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. There it goes again. Are we going to see a third one? Are we going to see a third one? Surely we're not. There's the punch. That's not going to be enough. Are we going to see a third? We are going to see the third, but that's the 6th in a row. Just on before taking the first match in an instant. Blink and you missed it. That was phenomenal. All right, Slayer, Jinsey trying to do their best. Like, okay, you know what? Get into the wall. I'm going to punish you a little bit. But no, Humble Floor's like, nope, I'm up. I'm out. I'm a danger. There's the flick. Just waiting. Saying, I'm not out of the, you know, I'm not out of this yet. This isn't all you, okay? This isn't just your show. Doing the best. Meter on the table. There it goes. Doesn't even need it. Gets the round. All right. Another round. There's the backbreaker. There's one. Are we going to see a second? Are we going to see a repeat? Oh, there it goes. They were trying. They said no. You know what? Here, you have that wall instead. That's for you. Let's see. On the back foot. There's meter on the table. Is it going to get used? Are we going to see another grab? Oh, this is it. 6. There's the wall. We have burst on the table from both meter, both places. There's the burst. Is that going to be enough? That's going to be enough. And just like that, 1-1, folks. Look at this. This is already so intense. Up closing, saying no. Here's the clap. Have at it. There's the counter from Slayer. Breaking the wall. Are we going to see another grab soon? There it is! There's the grab. There's one. There's one. Where's the flick? There's the counter. Listen, how many times? How many times do you say you're going to get me? Oh, there's the bite. There's the punch. Oh my gosh. Or you have missed so much already. This is the, I'm sorry to say, but that was like the worst time for you to leave.
Oh.
There was, oh, there it is!
Wow.
There it is! Let's go! Phenomenal. This has been spicy. Just a humble floor. Just time after time after time getting those pot breakers. They are, there it is. Oh, there's one. We've seen literally 6 back-to-back every single time. It has been a ride, let me tell you. There's the flick. So doing their best to try to find a way in. Looking for that opening. There's the reversal. There's the grab. Done.
Wow.
That was so good. Oh my goodness. That was great.
Am I back?
I think you're back.
I'm back.
You're back. All right. Here it is. We got Isda Fox. All right, we have May and our Johnny. I've loved to see this Johnny so far. It was so stylish, especially just the walk up. You know, like, I'll let you come to me. I'm looking forward to seeing that again. Oh my gosh, May though. So Bart's saying, hey, I'm not taking this lane down. But Johnny with the card on the ground could not get it off in time. Red already maybe incredibly aggressive here.
As May does.
Yeah, Ismax did not have an answer. Not an answer from, you know what? There was a little bit of feel out. Felt it out. Now they've got to respond. So let's see how Isda Fox responds to the aggression of Bark saying, okay, you know what? I've seen what's happening. I'm going to adjust. At least that's what you hope to see. But currently, they are in the corner. There's the adjustment. There's the break. There's the card. There's the V. Are they going to take him back to the wall? There's the gold Roman cancel. There's the seal kick. Put him to the wall. He's got full meter right now. And immediately starts to use it saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to take this. Takes it. Is he going to run away with it? Is he going to take him all the way to the wall? He would have. He didn't even need to. There it goes. Round 1. Isda Fox. 2 rounds. Solid showing so far. takes him to the wall, puts us back into neutral. But he's not done yet. All he needed was a time to adjust. He's adjusted.
Just a little break.
Ready.
Just a little step away.
As a treat. That's on his laurels too much, so something like that's going to happen. He's got burst, he's got full meter, he's got all of his resources right now. Is he going to get to use them? So there's the burst. Now we're waiting for that meter. There's the cancel, goes to nothing. There's the counter hits. They just needs a little bit of chip, but so does Johnny. Now they're both playing it safe. They're waiting for the opening. There it goes. That meter's about to happen. All we need is a tap. There's the tap. That's it. That was incredibly close. I actually expected Johnny to take that one, but
Coming through and taking round one mute.
Yup. All right, let's see. Johnny with the card down. It's still there. It's still usable. Just waiting to use it. It's sitting there. Now we have a new card into the turn. Mark says, hey, how about you take your own card? Get in there. A little bit of a scrap right now. Looking for the opening. To the wall.
Just walking down the juggle.
All right, we're back into neutral, but Johnny is significantly injured right here. Has full meter. He's got to be incredibly aggressive right now.
Mute coming through.
But Mute takes it. I have to say, I want to see more Johnny. Mark has been a solid contender so far. I want to see Johnny. Is he going to make that adjustment back? I'm not sure. There's the counter hit. Missed the slash, though. Looking for that opening. Trying to get that rotor canceled. There's a little bit of a scrap. Back to neutral. He's closing the distance. One last hit. There it goes. There it goes.
Man, he's just showing absolute dominance.
A solid.
Mute, comfortable as anything.
Mute. Again, this is a PG stream, but all I'll say is that we are at a nice number of matches complete right now.
Nice.
Nice. Minute. Akko. My boy Kai Keese.
Xatu, I think this is the first match we've seen with Xatu.
We saw briefly a little bit of one before, but yes. First we're really seeing of Xatu. And if they've made it this far, then that means that they know what they're doing with them. I have to say, Minute, one of my favorite skins for Kai. I have to say, I am rooting here. But the reflection, immediately using burst, spinning that meter, trying to get Eddie back. Eddie's a little gone right now. Now he's back. Tosses Eddie to the floor. Oh my goodness, saying, no, you keep him. He's your pet. Keep him near you. Get him off of him. The drills, Eddie just boogling in the background. It's not having any of it. He's just waiting for his opportunity. There's the DP. All we need is one. That's it. One slash. That's all we needed. And we got it. First round is minutes. And back at it again with the throw this time. With that electric side debuff, it does put him at a little bit of a disadvantage. Has him on the wall. Red Roman cancels out of it, puts him back on the wall, sends him through it. One last slash will close this first match out. Is it going to be right here? There it is.
Fortunately, jumped right into it.
Hadouken. That's it.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
Top 24 already. We're getting really all of matches. I have to say, I want Minutes Kai to go far, but I want Haiku to see. I want to fight. I want to fight from Haku. Hako? Pronounce it.
Duel 1.
I want to see Zato played by Hako put up a fight. There's the reflection again. Saying, okay, you know what? You want to fight? Here's Eddie again. But Minute with the throw says, you know what? No, you get in the... Here you go. Here's the pressure. Can you handle it? Here's the wall break. Sends you through. Eddie's fully up again now, ready to go. There's the DP, juggle up into the air. Says, no, you know what? Have a burst. I'm not letting you juggle me to the wall. But grabs and stabs. That goes that round. Very solid, very solid. Right, Bennett keeping the pressure on, not letting Hako have a breath.
Nope, he's doing everything he can to keep Eddie down.
Poor Eddie has just been down and out most of this match so far. Oh, but the solid frog. Okay, a little bit of breathing room. There's the snakes. Have the sword, but he says, no, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Could only bide his time for so long, though. Takes the burst. Takes the gold Roman cancel. Looks for the opening. Just stare down. Just a stare down into the scramble, into the dust. Up, down to the wall. Not quite. Let's see. We've got meter to spin. It got spent immediately into the dust. A bold move, but just a little bit of a scrap, a little bit of a touch. That's it. That's it. There's the scramble. Says, no, get off me. Get off me. You have that wall instead. There's the wall break. We are a tap away, both players right now, from getting this around. Oh! Beautiful. Beautiful. Pose. Pose, Sato. You deserve that one. All right. Minute now. Saying, okay, you know what? I've got to pay attention now. I've got to respect this. The DP only get you so far. They went for the heavy one. They didn't get the ability for that one, and that's how that sword connected. Let's see now. Back against the wall. A solid sword, but blocked just in the nick of time. Eddie finally getting a little bit of time to shine. You know, for a little while there. Let's see what Minut's response is to this. There's the stun dipper. There's the opener. There's the up slash. There's another. Are we going to get to the wall? We're getting to the wall. There's the break. All right. We've got positive. Went in, said no. No, I'm not going to back up. I'm going to go in. We've got full meter to spin. We're going to the wall again. Oh, missed. Oh, did not connect. Now we have a question. Is this going to be enough right here? One. There's the burst. There's the slash. A little bit of a scramble. But there it is. Minute. Taking
the win. Proceeding forward. Alright, we're back. We have Arti on Eno with Chaos on the Baiken.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Eno taking the aggression first. Paying off. Oh.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, we're back. Oh, we got Arti and Chaos right now. So Chaos is that Bakken. You said you wanted them to win last time. We've seen them win.
We have.
And we've also seen Arti move forward with Eno. So now what? Now who are you voting for?
My money's still going to be on Chaos with Bakken.
Yeah.
Showing just absolute control in the corner.
You know, I have to say, for this matchup, I want it to be Arti. I want Eno to win. But hey, both players have had a solid showing so far. Either one is going to be incredible.
It's a good matchup because you have two very fast, aggressive control players. And
there's the reversal! There it is. Look at that. Speaking of, indeed, you are 100% correct because we just saw that happen. All right, starting out this next round. 1-1 each already. As we said, that these matches are indeed going to get more and more intense as it goes on. And boy, we've seen that already. Be a little bit of a disadvantage matchup for Dino, but they nevertheless are not letting that take precedence as they break the wall, sending chaos through it. Currently, they're doing phenomenal. There it is. There's the dive. It was fully charged too. Arti taking it 1-0 right now. All right, feeling each other out again, giving a little bit of space, putting the floor mat down, trying to get into that corner. Not a good place. Character, I know, does not necessarily thrive there either. Bakken 100% though, loves the corner, at least into the corner, but kind of with the wall break, sends him through again. Let's see what happens here. Okay, back against the wall. There's the floor mat. All we need is a little bit of a tap, but they do have burst on the table, so they could be safer now. They almost have full meter. They spend a little bit of it to get that advantage. Gets to the wall. Is this going to be enough? I think it might be. There it goes. Listen, sometimes one health is all you need. Okay, yes, coming out strong again. And hey, I want that floor mat on your face with the red Roman cancel, trying to get that grab. There it is, tethered currently. They're just not a good place for them. But are they going to... It doesn't matter to them. They say, here's the wall. I'll see you on the other side. Absolutely feeling each other out. Are we going to see the grab here? There's the floor mat. There's the corner. There was an attempt for the grab, I believe is what I just saw, but did not connect. Going for the dive, misses. Trying to get an opening. There's the 2P. All we need is a... You know, I keep saying it and it keeps happening. I should just stop. I should just stop.
The commentator's curse is very real.
It keeps happening. I warned you, bro. I told you, dog. All right, there's the grab. There's the tether. Broken already, saying no. Listen, I've been there before. I know what you did. I don't like that. I don't want it again. Looking for that opening, that space. A little bit of a scrap right now. Just feeling each other out. Saying, okay, what? Expecting this. Look at the... Just playing the footsies game. Just the,
well, it's gonna be whoever gets in first.
True. Finds the opening, sends him to the wall, and do it. There it goes. Right. You're at 1-1 right now. Round is currently in Chaos's favor. Are they going to continue this momentum through the rest of it? The counter to the floor mat. Back down to the wall. There's the burst bait. There's the wall. Here it is. There's the grab. Well done. Well done, Chaos.
Indeed.
It's very intense. You can move over. All right, we're making sure that we're on the station that is going to have, not only do we have Mindfu, but that Gold Lewis and Levi, who we've seen before. But up next is our Potemkin mirror match, Corey.
Heavy hitter versus heavy hitter. Wonder how slow it's going to be.
Not at all, I don't think. It's going to be a hoot. I think it's going to be fantastic. But right now, we have this to focus on, Mindfu and Levi right now. We're going to find out what this just a moment. We're going to see it soon. But currently, we have a round down Mindfu. Levi somehow saying, hey, oh, there it connects. You know, they probably they've been watching. We are all in the same room here. Everybody's watching. Everybody's cheering each other on. But what that also means is that you can study your opponents a little bit, you know? And that means, hey, I've paid attention. I know what you do, but it wasn't enough to avoid the machine gun. Unfortunate. Now we have a round on each side. There's the coffin slams. Sometimes those just break through everything. They exhaust your meter. You want that tension? Too bad, it's gone if you're blocking. That is it. Alright, there's the machine gun again. We've seen a lot of that. That's typical. There you go. Levi's like, nah, listen, I've seen it happen. Not happening this time. Finds the in, finds the wrecking ball to the wall. Double wrecking ball through it. Let's go. Alright. There's the coffin slams, though, back into neutral. Could take it back easily right now. The 2P, just a little pokes. And there it is again, but says no. There goes the gauge. No gauge right now. No burst right now on the back foot. Are they going to be able to finish this off? Uses the burst immediately. The gun does not connect. Levi says, not this time. Here you go. This one's for you. That is
Levi showing
match.
not down and out.
1-1
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
with Levi and Minfu. All right, we are 1-1 right now with Minfu and Levi. The question is Gold Lewis going to find those openings again? It looks. Oh, I'm surprised that connected. Honestly, I was gonna say pixel health is all you need, but it was not. It was not enough that time. Oh, I'd look away for just a moment. Mindfu with a pixel of health is Gold Lewis, but again, you know what? There's the connection. There it goes. I was gonna be upset. I'll be honest. Saving that pixel, I've been a little bit upset. But this has been very close so far. 1-1, down to the wire right now. It could get a little tiny bit closer to this, and it looks like it's getting a little bit closer to this. Those health bars are pretty darn close. I know, finding the connection, getting it to the wall. Are we going to see the break? There's the break. Back to neutral, but they're positive now. They're taking that meter. They need it. The question is, are we going to see the panic reversal again? There it is. Yep, that's what we've seen every time, very, very frequently so far. Then say hello to the gun. The burst says no. Back to the wall. Miss the connection, though. That's a little bit of a drop. Are we going to see the rest of it? A little bit of a scramble, staying close to the wall. He doesn't have enough to counter super, and that is it. Levi moving on up.
Now you know what's next.
We've got our Potemkin matchup up next. That's what we got. We got our mirror matchup Potemkins coming up.
Backbreaker for backbreaker, baby.
Backbreaker. Back-to-back backbreakers. I want to see that so much.
Backbreaker for backbreaker, baby.
Backbreaker. Back-to-back backbreaker. I believe we might be back. Sorry. You know what? What's happened? The computer just couldn't handle the Potemkin matchup that we just witnessed.
Instead of reflecting on themselves,
And you know what? Potemkin won.
You know what? Potemkin did win, as a matter of fact. But just so you viewers at home know, it was indeed very close, but Humble Floor did indeed take the match.
Duel 1.
Mech Wizard. Mech Wizard won.
Oh, I thought it was... Or it was Mech. Actually, I don't know now.
Yeah.
What? I lied. It was Mech. It was Mech that won. Okay, but we should be now back to it. All right, we are now 82% of the way here. Now, we've seen Nika before, and we've seen Sin. Not sure who we have right now, but we're going to figure that out in just a moment. Alrighty. Solid sweep right there. 1-0.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And though I'm not out yet, coming back. Been pretty darn strong. That flag. Those laser colors that keep throwing me off though. Very red and black flashy and blue and black flashy.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Sometimes it is. Oh, a solid to the wall. How are we going to see it further than that? Nope, a reversal back towards it, towards the middle. All right. All right, we got Kaz and Bunny. Kaz being Nika, that's correct. I had forgotten that. Speaking of, they take the round.
Give us 1-1. Give us a third match.
The Bunny has been a pretty solid Sin so far this time. Watch. We both watched as they have gauged their opponents, figured out what their game plan was, and then followed through.
That was nuts.
Right, taking that cancel, getting into the wall. A little bit of a drop, but was not enough to recover. But still, 1 round to 1. One match up. Side. There it is. There's the wall break. Are they going to continue with that positive? No, it's been reversed now. There's a little bit of that wake-up super. Up we go. I have not seen the Sin use that one just straight up before, but you know what? It works. A little bit of a scramble back and forth, back into neutral. To the wall. Uses the burst. Absolutely baited that one there. Gets the counter. Nika absolutely taking it back, but sometimes all you need is a regular 5P. Looks like we got Hako and Potemkin. We got our Mech Lizard over there. Here it is. Mech Lizard having one correct, Corey, my bad.
Not as much glue as the last match.
There's the bot breaker with a perfect. Look at this. All right. Mech just absolutely a killer Potemkin. So many pop clusters back to back to back. Zato doing their best to try to keep up. Fortunately, just not quite there. However, there it is. There's the grab. There's the break. All we need is just a tap, right? The chip is going to be enough. But Hako says, I'm not down yet. I've got my Eddie. But he's got his slaps. Again, sometimes 2P. That's it. Bap bap.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Brown. Right. MacLeod taking that first match. Hako saying, all right, where's my angle? Where's my entrance? Being a little bit on the back foot, but it pays off this time because they're winning just a little bit too eagerly. Is now in the corner, patiently waiting. Cancels into the grab. Let's go. All right. You'll love to see it again. Just a little couple of taps is all you need. And there it goes.
Mech Wizard saying, this is my house.
This is my house. Here is the door. Keeping him in the corner, putting that pressure on. Through the wall, just a little bit is going to be enough. I think the rest of this is going to happen. There's the butt slam. Zyder says, nope, I know where you're landing. I know where I am. Good awareness, but it was not enough. Mech
taking the W.
Taking the W. 2-0. More and more spicy as we get up to this. I'm not touching the table anymore. I feel bad. I feel like I may have done that blue screen. I don't know, but I'm like, I want Potemkin, and the moment I slammed my fist down, we blue screen. So I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. I made you guys miss. I'll take the blame. I made you miss the Potemkin matchup. Hopefully that's not going to happen. So you know what? I want to emphasis. I'll just use my own hand.
You can promise that it was quite the matchup.
It was quite the match, though. Let me tell you, it was phenomenal. Just a humble floor, and MacLeod went at it. There was a lot of pop breakers. There was a lot of close calls, and it was all Potemkin. You know what? In the end, Potemkin won. So you just saw more of it. But yeah, I will try my best not to break the computer again. I'll just be careful. All right, we've got Chaos and Cropneb. Now, you've been rooting for Chaos this whole time with Biken, you know. Dropneck, I'm already actually... What were they playing again?
Duel 1.
Hi! I don't remember if they've already been doing Kai this whole time.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I do love my boy Kai. But Chaos has been very solid so far, even when they were facing Potemkin. You know, they grappled, they weren't afraid of them, they went in, and that's exactly what they're doing again. Going in, keeping Kai in the corner. Grabnub is like doing a little bit of a scramble, back to neutral. The floor mat comes down, they get back to the wall. Are we going to see the... Yep, we are going to see the break and the slashes. Here it goes. That's not going to be enough. He's going to have a sliver left. All we need is a tap. But you still have a meter on the floor. Didn't need it. I was gonna say on hand, but didn't need it. Left it on the floor. All right. Starting out strong though. Grubnut comes in, pushes Bike into the corner, gets that debuff on, keeps him there, lifts him up, looking for that break. Here it goes. That's a lot at once. We already have positive right now.
Very apparent that Kai waited that first match out just to get a read on Chaos.
And it was a very solid read at that. 1 round to 1. Let's see how Chaos responds now to that. Are they going to mix it up enough? Grubnut is unable to follow. Or is it going to be a little bit scrappy? There's the floor to stop the Hadouken. There's the mid-air dust. Who's going to win the neutral? It looks like it's Chaos. Onto the wall. Are we not going to get the break, though? There's the stun dipper. There's the slash. Get the reverse. Get to the wall. It's going to get broken. There it goes. We have meter on the ground. We have burst almost ready. There it goes. If Kai absolutely needs it, they have a burst, and it immediately gets used. The gun, though, that darn gun. There's the gold burst. There's a Chaos. Oh! Everything was spent there in a split second. I didn't even get to keep up in time with commentary, but Chaos 1-0.
Like we're seeing the switch up. Oh, very interesting choice.
Back to Soul, you know? It is an interesting choice. We'll see if it pays off. You do need to be a lot more aggressive with Biken. I understand. Question is, will it pay off? All right, trying to get that tether. Yep, there it goes. Did not connect. Just throwing it out there, hoping that it actually. Soul is very aggressive to the wall. There's the break.
That's what he needs to be, because once Chaos gets any kind of read and any kind of control of the fight, he does not let up.
They are relentless. As Grubnut is now being with Soul, taking the first round. All right. Keeping him on the back foot. Getting back to neutral. There's those politics again, I'm telling you. Who wants to talk about them? Soul just wants somebody to talk politics with. Just keeps happening. All right, onto the wall, up into the air. There's the break. Still a sliver of health, and sometimes, and like I said before, that's all you need. Red Roman cancel into the DP. There's the floor mat mid-air, but he says no. Back to the wall. Are we going to get the break? That's going to be just enough. See, that's what I said. That's all you need. There it goes. Brock taking a stand, saying, I'm not going out without a fight. One match to one match. That's it. Here it goes. The burst already. Taking him back to the wall. This is close. On the wall. There's the floor mat. Here's the gun. Back to me. Have some fireworks for your funeral. But Soul says, no. No. Not going to be my funeral today. Takes another round. This is definitely a scrap. But it's a controlled scrap. You know, it's not wild flailing. They know what they're doing. Both players are very solid. Up to the wall. There's the slam. There's the break. Has meter, chose not to spend it there. Is going to wait. Instead, probably to use it to close the gap. There's the gold. And there it is to close the gap and close it out. Grubnut taking it back.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
This is Groknap with 2. Things are starting to heat up. Yes, needs to find a response to this. Grok has definitely been incredibly oppressive since they switched to Soul. They made the right call. I was not working out for them, and they said, okay, I know what I need to do. They have done it so far.
Soul is familiar to a lot of players. It's that one character you can always fall back on.
You are comfortable with him. Does indeed look like Groknap is. Groknap almost running away with this right now. Just a tap, trying to find some distance, trying to find a way to recover. There's the floor mat, mid-air, looking for the grapple, didn't quite connect. There's another mid-air floor mat. It's a little tap, that is it. That was close, that was a close round. All right, yes, might be finding their groove again. Oh, just the missed DP, absolutely punished from that. Starts to recover, though. Yeah, starting to find a groove again. Then the grab comes out. Is that the blanket? It is indeed. It paid off. It can be very, very risky to use meter just plain old out of the blue like that. But sometimes, you know what? A cold special, I just do it. And it worked that time. And that is enough.
Just like that, going to game 5.
Going to game 5.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. This is almost as close as it can get. Very impressive, both players. Putting up a show, putting up a fight. Chaos slightly ahead here, but all we need is the DP to reverse that, which we're on the wall. There's the break. There's the meter being spent, but it won't be enough. There's the politics, but it's not happening. There's the wall. That's the round. 1 round. Grok. Chaos doing just fine, but just needs to do a little bit more to break Groknap's defense. There's the DP bait. Get that tether. Taking him to the wall. You know, when that tether hits you, it messes you up. It changes where you're going to land.
Exactly.
You have to scramble a little bit. There's the blade. Did not connect. Cancels out of it, realizing their mistake. And recovers from it. There's the DP. All we need is a tap. Goes. All right. 2-2. Round for round. Health for health. This is very, very close. Currently, Grok just bullying Chaos in the corner, though, saying, hey, just, I want this. This is mine. And it looks like they're going to have it. A very sudden final round. Let's move over to it. We've got Levi and Mech coming up. Speaking of fan favorite, we've got Eno. We've got MacLeod. Ready for this.
Heaven or hell.
Let's get a little bit of that aura farm. Burst out of that crate. Let's see. Is it a guitar versus muscles?
Versus Potemkin. Duel 1.
Here it goes. Is Mech gonna open it up with the... There goes the flick, just as I was about to say. Alright. Currently, they're feeling each other out a little bit. Oh, I say that.
Up, and away.
And there it goes. There's the back break.
Brutal. And we saw that in the mirror match.
Yep, we did indeed. We saw that in the mirror match. A heavenly paw buster. It is brutal. Fantastic. That is all we needed from that. Let's see. How does Levi gonna respond to this? Well, by currently getting grabbed, Mech is just on point right now. It's been on fire this entire time. It's doing just such a good job. Getting those pokes in, getting the right pacing, finding the place to back break. There's another pod buster. Mech is going to take this first match.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That was Levi not trying to get this fight, but not
Duel 2.
It has been
absolutely polishing.
they have been, Mech has been absolutely crushing it. Oh, there it is. Say it again, and it happens again.
Away.
There's the Heavenly Buster. Down again, smash. Not quite enough, though. Even might have a little bit left. Let's see. There's a bit of a distance. Got the flick back, saying, no, you take your own projectile. Slams to the ground. Mech. 2. Oh, but they still need to win a third. Is Levi going to be able to read that, understand what's happening, and counter? Or is Potemkin and Mech's momentum just too much of a match? Feeling each other out a little bit again. Trying to get that distance, trying to get that read. Mech obviously wanting to close that distance, needing a little bit in order to get something started. And they did indeed start something through the wall.
Not giving up, not laying down without a fight. Of course, we would all want to go long.
Indeed, not giving up without a fight. However, Mech closing that distance. This is close, though. The throw, the missed grab. A well-timed read takes the round. There it is. All right. All they need is quite a few more. But hey, you know what? They got one. Already got their foot in the door. Are they going to get more? We're going to see.
Turning it back around. I'm not going to lay down. I'll give you one. That's all you can.
Looks like one's all they're going to get for a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Currently in the corner, though. That's not a good place for Ino. Not against Potemkin. Do not want to be there. Carrying them into the sky. There's the second one. That is it. Mech.
3-0.
Very solid from Mech. Well done. Alrighty. Are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
All right. You've been rooting for Chaos this entire time.
I have, but
I've been rooting for MacLeod the entire time.
here's the thing, though. Like I said, back-to-back matches.
Yeah, it can take a strain. It can also keep you in the groove. And I feel like MacLeod is in a groove right now. Has been doing pretty darn well. But you know what? A loss can also wake you up, make you realize what you were doing wrong, swap things up. And currently, as we've seen before, Chaos is not afraid of Potemkin. They will go up there, they will fight, they will grapple, they will tether, and they will get grabbed too, but they have not been scared. And even if they lose, that's something to be said. Oh, player, because a lot of people are scared of Potemkin for good reason, but they just go in. Just, you know, melons at the ready. Oh, the jump over the miss, but that wasn't enough. A cancel into the uppercut was, though. Taking the first round. Okay, this is Paws of Fury in 2025. Our charity is nose to tail. All entrants donated to charity. And that is what this is all for fun. Maybe a little bit of glory.
A little glory.
Maybe a little bit of glory. Yeah.
Trophy.
They are the trophies there, yes.
And oh yeah, next year's registration.
Yep.
Free registration to the Grand Championship.
Very true. And of course, for fun, there's the fireworks to end that second round. Chaos, once again, proving they are not afraid of Potemkin. They will go in, hit that tether, and keep that pressure on. Mech is going to have find that opening that they found before. Currently not able to do so. Gets the wall break, gets the tether. And there's the floor mat.
Perfect.
Showing them the door with a perfect. Chaos takes the first match.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, starting back into neutral, MacLeod is gonna have to change something. Maybe he's not used to somebody being not afraid. And he's like, wait a second, you're coming after me. This is new. Most people are afraid. The first round might have just been a read, you know? It might have been just engaging, understanding what to do. MacLeod on the back foot. Unable to take that round. It wasn't perfect, but it was close. Are they going to find a way to recover from this?
Count them out yet.
It is just one. We'll see. They are finding an opening now, getting to that wall, breaking through. All they need is a little bit of a tap, and that might do it if it didn't get interrupted, but still get slammed. That was close. All right, back up a little bit. Taking some space. Let's see. The mid-air floor mat, not connecting. Attempting to hyper armor to the ground slam, but I can still double tap through that. Yes, you can do that, Aspen. You know what? I have the same question of, wait a second, did that just happen? Answer is yes. Still gonna have a little bit of health. Is this gonna be enough? There's the backbreaker. There's the pop breaker. There's one. Are we gonna get a second one? We went for the second one, but Chaos was ready for it. There's the reversal. There's the gun. Well done, Chaos. Taking another match.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. All right. Chaos up by 2. Mech hasn't been able to find it again. No. Not used.
Fucking so aggressive, and with the grapple too, just pulling them right back.
Yeah,
Don't get the window to grab it.
Unexpected aggression of Chaos has thrown Mech for a bit of a loop, unable to find their opening. Just not ready for that. It has been showing. If they don't find something soon, this could be it. Mech Lizard might not see our Potemkin winners. But we had a great time following his journey here.
We did. Kind of early. Climb up.
There it is. Chaos takes it.
Moving on.
Well done showing by Chaos and Mech. Badly. Our Potemkin is not moving on. All right, Bark being May. We've seen May a number of times. I keep trying to put my hands on the table and remembering I'm not supposed to do that.
Oh, touchy.
I'm trying not to. I got excited, all right?
On themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
All right. My boy Kai versus May. Now, I have no qualms in saying that I want my boy Kai in there.
Dude has been on a roll with hockey.
He's absolutely been on that tear. You are correct, but Bark has been very solid so far. I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out. It is awesome watching these players get this far. Now with winners finals, losers finals is the question of which one is going to move on past this. So that's it. It's just the punch. Just a punch is sometimes all you need. You gotta remember that sometimes. When you hear the moment, you're like, okay, I need to do something more. Sometimes you don't. Simple punch. That's it. Pushing her in the corner with a dash back out. The DP to nowhere, unfortunately. Actually, to Pain, clearly. Underneath the lightning. Getting the wall, getting the dolphin. Resetting the wall break. That is a sliver left. Coming out incredibly strong. That is 1 round to 1. Right. Immediately starts out with the Dolphins. There's the seal kick. I'm remembering why I have nightmares about May.
Here it is, please.
You know what? Sometimes I do. Or Kylo looking for the opening, looking for a way to come back from this. Waiting to see where is my spot. Seems to find it, gets the stun dipper, pushes to the wall. Are we going to see the break? There's the DP. There's the break. Keeping the meter for a little while, has 2. Spins it immediately, misses, Roman cancels, gets the throw. Is this going to be this right here? There's the stun dipper. That's it? Question mark. That is it indeed. That was a close match right there. That's just one though. More. Let's see. Back to neutral, back to reset. Right here, where you going for here?
I don't want me to. Been so technical. Like.
Yep, they are honed in. They are solid. They are focused. And right now, they're fabulous. Look at that. That's another round down. Not quite a perfect, but getting close. Absolutely zeroed in. Bark's not going to go down without a fight. Oh, there's the DP. Saying, nope, have another Dolphin. That one's for you. Brock with the dash across the screen. Oh, we to go all the way to the wall. Not quite. Reset for just a moment. Back to neutral. It says, hello. Have a smash. There it goes. He's got to find a way to open this back up. Is Grognak going to keep it closed? Back to the wall. Meter on the... Well, never mind. Meter's gone. Spin just like that. There's the dust. A fully charged dust that works. Beautiful. Listen, sometimes you got to pull out the unexpected. When the unexpected works. Now they're second guessing. Is it going to happen again? Now do I have to look out for that? Now what else am I going to look out for? What else they got in their back pocket? When he says, hey, I've got something in my back pocket myself. A throw. Here you go. Have the wall. And another Dolphin. Maybe a seal kick. Who knows? But they're feeling spicy. There's the Rome cancel into the wall break. A very solid showing. We have positive. We have burst though. So in case they need it, which they're gonna need it not enough. That's it, just a couple of taps. First round is theirs. Now, have we seen, when Grognak does get behind, they tend to play a little bit more defensively for a moment, rethink a second, figure out what they need to do next. I feel like that's what they're doing right now. Bark is trying to keep up that pressure, saying, I'm not going to give you time to think. I'm just going to focus you down. I'm going to keep my pressure on. I'm going to keep this up. There's the dust, though, again. Wasn't fully charged, but it was enough to open them up. But not quite enough.
Still healthy.
Playing a little bit of footsies in the middle. Is this going to be enough, though? It is not. A little bit of a drop. There's the stun dipper into the red. Are we going to get the wall break? There it goes. That's not going to be enough. We're back to neutral. What matters is what happens right there. The Dolphin knows. Dang Dolphin. That was a very good round by Bark. My bad, mute. Sorry. Alright, let's see. There's the seal kick. Met with a little bit of lightning. Oh! Riding the lightning right there was dirty, but it works. We'll take the wall and the round. Says Grognak. It's true. It's true. Immediately starting off strong, trying to go for the wall. Very understood backdash away from the seal. Holding that corner a little bit. Again, sometimes all you need is that punch to open it up. Are we carrying it to the wall? We are. Going to get a little bit of a slump. There it is. There's the break. Let's go. A little bit of distance was not enough. Fully charged anchor. That hurts. That always hurts. Stun Dipper. Red Roman cancel. Missed the connection though, but picked it back up. There's the Dolphin. All right, that was quite a bit. Oh, solid recovery. Solid recovery indeed. Well done. Rock now moving up. Grand finals. Now the question is, it's going to be Mute versus who? And it's either going to be Minute or Chaos.
Hi.
It looks like Kai. All right, we might end up having a mirror matchup in Grand Finals. It might just happen. Who knows? We'll see. All right. Minute and Chaos are losers. My finals. They are aware that it's losers, so they are putting it all on the line. This is all or nothing right here. Nothing held back. Let's see who takes it. Okay, opening it up in neutral, feeling each other out immediately. Well, and that's what you see when you start to feel it out. Get those counters back and forth. A throw immediately. Sticking him to the wall. Another throw saying, hey, you're going to turtle. I'm going to open you up. I do have options. I do have options. Got to find a way to counter it. I still got that option. You got to find a way. Is this good? That is it. That is it. That's the first round. That
Juggling tracks. Juggling
just that is just a juggle. That is going to definitely cause a bit of a pause moment. Like a okay, wait, what do I do now? Well, currently on the wall, Jess gonna have to find a way to like say, okay, I've got to. Oh, the charged dust, the read, the burst, saying no. Okay, you're not taking me for a ride that far. But they are taking him to the wall. Oh, the drop. Quite enough. All right, a solid first match from Minute. Jess gonna take a breath. You're like, all right. Well, now I know you'll throw, at the very least. What else you got? Let's see. Showing him the floor mat. Saying, okay, you know what? Here, I've got my own. Have a tether. There's the DP though. There's the down. All right. Are we gonna get to the wall? Oh, there's the burst. A good use of burst at that point. Saying, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I need to keep this momentum. There's the slash to the wall. Not quite. There's the burst on both sides. We have a little bit of meter, a little bit of tension, but not much. A little bit of distance from the wall, keeping him there, keeping that on. He's waiting for the throw, but it's not going to happen. Instead, you're just going to get pressured. It works. Right, the jumping slash immediately, keeping it at just the right distance. And the throws come back into play. All right. Saying, hey, don't worry, I didn't forget about that one. There's the Thunder Seal. Chaos, though, taking a bit back. Like saying, okay, I'm refocusing here. I've noticed your DP. A beautiful step backwards. A dodge. Let's see. Saying, okay, I'm reading your distance. I'm understanding a bit now. I've got this. Here you go. Have your own wall. Not quite. Just enough of a distance to break it. A bit of a pause. A bit of a breathe. Half a moment. Back to the wall. There's the bait. Burst and a slash. Yeah, so starting to pick it up a little bit. Being like, okay, now I'm starting to understand a little bit. If they can understand enough to bring this back. Find out. I can show him the floor mat again. Floor mat to the face. Here's the wall. There's the reversal throw. And it's saying, you forgot about it. I'm telling you, you forgot about it. You can't do it. All right. Chaos, though, currently taking this round. Full meter, a beautiful dodge to the DP, and finishing that round solid. Starting to get a read. It's starting to get a little bit closer here. And it's not going to be able to rely on everything that they've just been doing. They're going to have to understand that they're starting to get a little bit notice. There's the tether. Keep them close. Keep them in the corner. This is Biken's wheelhouse. This is where they want to be. This is where Chaos thrives. Back to neutral, though. Just a little bit of a chip is going to be enough, and I feel like I know what's going to happen next, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to do that. All right. I didn't say it. Didn't happen. But a perfect from Chaos. I didn't have to. No, I didn't have to. With a perfect now, Chaos is definitely starting to get a read. Minute's got to pick it up. Very solid right now. Both players putting it all on the line. They know what's happening. They know it's close. There's that tether again. Again, that tether messes up your distance. You expect to fall further away, but you don't. Messes up your timings. Okay, that's not where I'm going to land anymore. I don't exactly know where I am, but Minute does. Control right now. Still has a debuff on. Gets a very solid corner combo. Takes the round. All right. Yes, is looking for that tether. There it goes. Happened as I was saying it. Going on the floor mat. There's the burst, though. Setting it back to neutral. Looking for the opening. Looking for that wall carry. Resets it a little bit. They were ready for the grab, but they said no. No, no, no. Have a gold. That's for you. Have some kicks. Have another floor mat. That is going to be it. If they find one more hit, they understand that this is very, very close, but they do have that tension gauge to block with full defense. It wasn't enough.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
1 round to 1. Chaos not done. All right, there's another floor mat. Putting the pressure on. Very quick. There was the burst. Yeah, it needed to happen. But still finding the openings there. There's the slash. Cancel up. There's the wall. There's the break. We're setting back to neutral. Minute is positive now, but still just a tiny little bit is all that's going to be needed to finish this out. Trying their best to stay at a distance. There's the double counter hit. Getting a bit of a range. They have meter. Are they going to spend it? Are they going to save it for that full defense that they need in order to not get chipped? That's it. There it is. A trade. Folks, we are now at 2-2. Both players having understood each other now. This is close. We are back to close. It looked like it was starting to run away. Yes, has understood the assignment. Has now started to catch back up. Pretty close here, Corey. All four had been pretty darn close. Now, we say that, and Chaos runs away with that round. Here's another one. Right off the heels. Hot from that win, wants to continue to close it. Saying, hey, this one's mine now. I've understood what's happening. But Minute came out so strong with those throws over and over again. Absolutely got to the mind games. But now Chaos is refocused. Minute has got to pick it back up. Got to pull something else out of his hat. But there's the fireworks. There's the grapple. Chaos is on a tear right now. This is going to be it. Oh, there's the burst. Oh, there's Ride the Lightning. It's going to miss. It's going to miss. Cancels. To the wall. The dust doesn't connect. That's it.
Comes back from behind and takes the match.
There it goes. Look at that. Well done, Chaos. Way to go. Both a very strong showing for each. Hey, with those Dolphins, I'm gonna have PTSD again after this. You know, it's gonna be.
You'll hear.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary. I don't know what to do now. It's gonna be wake up in a cold sweat, having a dolphin coming at my face.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Oh, if
society.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Reflecting on themselves,
I can handle
they blamed the beasts.
the last two matches. And even though it might be May, dude has done a phenomenal job up until this moment. Yes, coming hot off the win.
May versus Viking.
Let's see how this goes. Dude starting out incredibly strong. Very hard, understanding that aggression is going to be what they need here. Are they going to be able to beat Chaos's aggression levels? I don't know. We'll see. They're still very close.
Could be.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right. I blinked and I missed it. Had to work on something real fast there, and my goodness. Look at how fast this match is going already. Looking for that. Oh, there's the throw. Yes, looking for that opening. Finds it, takes it, tethers. A little bit of a scramble back to neutral. Yes, does not have a lot of life to work with right now. But, and there goes the anchor to the face. That's it. 1 round each already. Yes, flying in with that flying mat. Has the tether now. Takes him to the wall. Says, hey, let me show you something. Okay, let me show you something. It's a wall break. Oh my goodness. The fireworks on the wall leaves him with just enough. Finish off with another fireworks shot. With a perfect. Chaos takes the first match.
Duel 1.
Dude has got to find a way to eke it out themselves. Especially after that last strong showing. He's going to need to understand where are my openings. Where's the break in Chaos's defense that I can find in order to get in? Thing is, yep, I think it's the best defense is a good offense. Chaos, I don't think we've ever seen be defensive. They are constantly going push, push, push. They push themselves all the way here. Users finals. It cost them once, but not since. Oh, the dead angle gets him the round. That was actually pretty darn close. Looking for that tether again already. He's trying to keep a distance. Here's the seal kick. Into the floor mat though. Yeah, sends them towards the wall. Tethers them though first. Says, hey. Not gonna be enough. There it is. There's the tension. And there it goes. Well done. That is 2 matches to Chaos. True.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Well, the Dolphins are coming out strong. Currently, he's like, hey, okay, you know what? I've got to be aggressive. I have got to take this back in and have some Dolphins, have the wall. There it goes. Takes the round. Take another. There's the mid-air floor mat, gives him a little bit of space, finds the opening, uses it as a way to close the distance, which may want a little bit of a distance, Viking wants none. Breaks the wall, back to neutral. Immediate jump in, there's the tether. Dead angle, back up, rebounded, back into the sword.
Just being a minute.
Absolutely brutal. There's the seal kick, does not connect. Mid-air floor mat into the fan. Pushing to the wall. There's the tether. Keeps him right there. That is not where you want to be against Viking. There's the Dolphin. That was a hefty hit. Now, speaking of hefty hits, alright, you know what? I've got one range move, I'll give you mine. And there it is. We are now on to grand finals, folks. We have Chaos and Grok. Grok has been instantly, most of the time at least, I do believe, has been Kai. Has decided to go with Soul. I've seen both from them.
Not taken.
Nope, this might be it. That they might be like, okay, you know what? Soul is my pick here. I know what I'm doing.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they
little more
blame the
stable.
beasts, heaven, or
Yep.
hell.
Here it is. Chaos as Viking. Rocknep as Soul. We're at a grand finals, folks.
Soul versus Viking. Duel
Let's hear it. Let's see it. Here it goes. Immediately starting out. Rock with the jump, back down, up. Are we going to see some politics immediately? Chaos with the response. Pushing him back out. There's the cancel. Carry to the wall. Not quite. Says, hey, listen. Somebody's going to be at the wall. I'm going to take you there. And take them there. They do. A brutal scrap right at the start. No wall breaks. No full combos. Just brutality back and forth. Waiting for that Flama. There's those politics. Waiting to see. There it is. There's the first wall break. Getting a solid hit in. Chaos reversing it. Taking him to the wall instead. Both have a lot of meter. There's a lot of burst there too. The wake up attempt to the grab. Got to be lower to the ground in order for that to connect. It unfortunately was just not quite there. The fireworks though, back to the DP. There's the burst. Another DP. It's really, really close here. Just a tap from either of them right now. And there's the slash. Brock taking the first match.
Mankind
Jinx.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There's like a tension in the room. Everybody's silent. On the edge of their seat.
There's definitely a tension there. It's a good thing that those tension gauges don't run off of room energy, otherwise they'd be filling up real fast. But the tethered now, Rhinoceros is in Chaos's web, seeing, like, hey, I can't go very far, trying to find an opening. There's the gold. Still doesn't find the opening. Lost the tether now. Takes him to the wall. Looking to see. There's the DP. Back to neutral right now. Yeah, slightly on the back foot, looking for their opening. Finds it a little bit. Just needs to close this last little bit out in order to take the round, but cannot find it before they get slashed.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right. On 2. There's those politics. So I was like, I'm going to, you know what, nobody's going to listen, so I'm just going to shout it out loud. It's working.
Stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Right now, but thank you.
You're welcome. It's politics. You can't unhear it. It's there. Speaking of there's the throw. Rog with the perfect. Yes. Now, once again, we've seen Chaos in the same scenario, in the same tournament, where they have been on the back foot and have come back from worse. So we cannot count this out yet. This is no sweep by any means. They have learned last time. They can figure it out again. The same. Okay, you know what? Those first 2 are yours. These 3 are mine. Starting already strong, getting that tether, finding their center. That's not gonna connect. What? It actually did connect, but it wasn't enough. Ended up getting the throw. But look at that. Chaos already has a round on the board. They took 1, and then they took all the rest of them last time.
Nope.
Do not count them out yet. It is close. Oh, there's the punch. There's so much damage, too. There's a little bit of... I just have a little bit of PTSD. Just a little bit. But Chaos doesn't. Saying, listen, I've learned, I've studied, I understand what I need to do now. I'm going to take you to the wall, show you the floor mat. Going to give you a little bit. What I've got here. Brock says, nope, not enough. 1 round to 1. Chaos in the same scenario has come back. Brock has always been solid, though, all the way up until now. Across the screen, all the way to the wall. Is it gonna break? It's gonna break. There it goes. A punch through. It's gotta find a way to break this open. Gets countered through it. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. Out the door. Well done.
Rocknet coming in as Trigger Grand Champion, with Chaos taking second place.
Well done, Rock. Our grand champion. I'm going to show it to the camera. Right there. Right there. Right there. There you go. There you go. There's Grognet, our champion. Let's give it up. Well done. Well done. Chaos, well done is second place. Third place, Mute. Go on. Scoot a little over there. There you go. There you go. Round of applause, everybody. Well done. Thank you for joining us for Paws of Fury Tournament, Anthrocon 2025.